Okay, while the players are taking their practice shots here, it's going to be Scott Wohlwend versus Dave Beres. Beres is running the table here. We're going to throw it down to Matt McNiel, who's with our 2-seed, Anthony Lacaz. Matt?
Thank you, Mike. Tony, number 2 seed today. Great weekend of bowling. What's your thoughts going into the next match here?
Well, from taking a look, it seems like everybody's migrating a little bit right, playing a little bit straighter for the matches. Just going to find a way to get to the pocket.
And any predictions for this next match here between Dave and Scotty?
Well, I think Dave definitely has the upper hand on this one.
All right. Well, we'll be out there wishing you luck and bowl well your next match. Thank you. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, there's our friend Matt McNiel down there with Anthony Lacaz. Always nice for him to stop in and talk to us a little bit. Certainly appreciate that. All the players here this week have actually been so accessible and great to work with, and including Matt McNiel, who's joining me in the booth today. Matt, obviously a student of the game and really enjoys what the game has and even what it's become today. Matt cares a lot about the sport, and we love having him here in the booth helping us out. I want to give a shout-out back home to John Brockland, Kim Richter, Doug Lakey, Brian Burkhart back home. My team have been texting me, checking in with the chat, and we greatly appreciate it, and we miss you guys. And I can't wait to get back home and spend some time with all of you. So while the players are warming up, we'll take a look here at Scott Wohlwend's game a little bit. Scott said in his interview with Matt during the last game that he was going to play the outside part of the lane. It looks like he's trying to. I know that Scott prefers to play farther towards the inside part of the lane. Scott runs around with Jason Gass, Jason Poley, and the Chads. Knows Wojner very well. He's from this area up here. And just a great young man. Doesn't bowl as much as he probably wishes that he could. This has got to be a great feeling for him to come into this stepladder final as a 3 seed and a chance at $3,000 for first place. Chris Hill finishes 5th, receives $1,250. The loser of this match will finish 4th and will receive $1,500. Our third place finisher will finish with $1,800. Our runner-up, $2,300, and our champion today will take home $3,000 here at the Fusion Realtors Open, the 2012 version of it here at Cadillac Lanes in Waterloo, Iowa. Special thanks to everyone that's been sitting in on the chat and has been with us all weekend. It's been a joy to have you all in here as we get set for this next match. And it looks like Scott is going to make Dave start the match on the left lane. Pretty good opening shot there by Dave Beres playing the outside part of the lane. We'll see if Wohlwend sticks with the outside part of the lane or if he's going to move in. Wohlwend throws Brunswick and Deviate products. Looks like he's going to play in. This is bread and butter. It's tough to get that ball down to that spot with them sparking this much. Fortunate not to leave a multiple pin conversion here. Just the 6 for Scott Wohlwend.
Thank you, Mike.
Matt joins me back in the booth. He's got himself a nutritional bar.
Uh-huh. As I am, my body is a temple, Mike.
My body lies over the ocean.
My body, was it my body or my body?
I thought they were the same thing.
They could be. And Scotty looks, so Scotty's gone out last 2 times. If he's
no, the first shot he was deep inside.
Okay.
Yeah, he was deep inside and obviously couldn't get to the spot. The ball didn't recover down lane, and now he moved out on the left lane and leaves the 2-5, which is No gimme. He's going to go hard and straight at it, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a easily choppable spare. That's a miss.
He misses it completely as he throws Mike Machuga's skull at it. That's the Machuga spare ball.
You know what that is? That is, you folks have to help me out. It was the PBA exempt doubles when, who was the guy who missed both pins to lose? I think he needed, to make it to tie or win by one or something. I'm going to lean on you folks in the chat room. I can see his face through Brunswick stuff. Mike, maybe you know the guy at the exempt doubles, and it was Wiseman and Fagan versus somebody in that exact spare was missed both. He missed both pins.
Joe Ciccone.
Joe Ciccone, yes. There we go. Thank you, guys.
Oh, Juradovich had it too, but I did come up with that on my own. But Aaron, you were to it quicker, so your young mind works a lot faster than mine.
And that will get a smiley face. Oh, can I get give me a little smiley face on the chat box there? All right. That receives the. Oh no. Perfect. All right. There we go. That is the Matt McNiel smiley face. So thank you very much for that.
Dave Beres is perfect here through 3 frames. Wohlwend still searching for a reaction. Moves outside on the right lane, and there's 10 back.
Well, that's a great shot by Scotty. He's really got to answer the call and try to stay on pace with Beres here, who's just come out to a commanding start.
Chad Kloss is actually hanging out near the booth right now. He just missed today. Just missed. We thought he was going to make it in, but a couple guys shot huge games to go around him. He's sitting here spectating, still here, keeping an eye on things.
That's a big double from Scotty Wohlwend. He's saying, I'm still hanging around.
Want to grab Kloss? Yeah. 11 plates finisher.
Sure.
Question for you.
Beres goes light, as Chad was asking me a couple of questions there. And quickly here, we're going to go to our 11th place finisher, the Chad Wrecker.
Thanks, Mike. Down here at Chad Kloss. Chad, 11th place today. Just came up a little short. Thoughts on the weekend? Obviously, you threw it pretty well.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend. Struggled a little bit today in the middle games and didn't bowl very well today.
Are we going to see you at the next event at Maple?
Which one is that?
They're going to have another fusion in February at Maple Lanes, just down the road.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I'll definitely be there. I know we're going to the team event also in St. Louis.
I believe so. Any predictions for the match here?
Well, hopefully Dave continues to roll. That'd be nice to see. He's my teammate, so it'd be nice to see him win.
All right, Chad Kloss, great champion as always. Great bowling, congratulations. Thank you. Back to you, Mike.
Matt McNiel out there getting the celebrities to come talk to us as Beres, huge spare conversion, covers the 1-2-10 and comes right back with 10 back. Wohlwend now with a double, looking to get a triple here and apply a little bit of pressure and hang around in this match.
Yeah, he's certainly not out of it. With a strike here, he can cut his deficit down to just 11 pins. Oh boy. Oh, that was not a good shot, Scotty.
I truly believe that you almost have to throw the ball perfect if you're going to strike on what we're seeing right now.
You have to throw it very well, and very well will get you 9. And maybe a strike. Excellent will get you most likely a strike. Good shots for the most part are being rewarded, which is what we want.
Tell you something I like about Dave. He doesn't take any time. We'll watch him after Scott bowls here. He's up and ready to fire, like almost immediately.
Mm-hmm. And that's like Walter Ray-esque. I'll say that. I know when I was watching telecast, Walter was just always right up there. Never took a lot of time. He always knew what he wanted to do. And now we have a 2-pin in the 6th for Scotty.
If anybody could roll the 2-pin through this step ladder, I would put my money on them to win, because we've seen nearly everybody leave a 2-pin.
Well, it's just the ball. Ball's just, dying because the front of the lane is so torched. So it's guys are having trouble getting the ball to finish off the end of the pattern in the correct fashion here. I think Dave obviously has something figured out that the other guys just have not been able to stop the rolling train of Dave Beres.
Oh, that is so pretty to watch.
Just a big double there, and he's just really asserting himself now. Extends his lead into the 20s with that strike. All right, somebody said, okay, I'm taking the easy way out of holding the mic with my left hand. I'm actually holding it with my right. Am I? I thought I was using my right hand. He's on the right side of me.
We'll figure it out.
Well, we might have to go back and watch. I can't even remember what I did 2 minutes.
Oh, and to see that ball charge back, he had that way wide down lane. He's got to like to see that.
Okay, the power just admitted he was just jonesing me, so it was a right-handed mic hold. All right, with a spare here, Dave Beres will lead by 23 pins with just 4 frames remaining in this step-ladder match. Winner going to meet Mr. Anthony Lacaz. And a side note about him, one of my favorite telecasts is when Tony won the I believe it was the Earl Anthony Open at Dublin. We might have to, if anybody knows out there in the chat room what PBA tournament Anthony won, please let me know, because that's going to bother me. But I remember it was very low scoring, and he threw the last 4 just money. I mean, they were just so beautiful. And that was just one of my favorite moments, was to see that show.
Scott Wohlwend now.
He's really got to get it going here if he wants any chance in this match.
He hasn't bowled a bad game compared to what the others have been posting. Beres is just bowling that much better.
That was pretty.
Nice shot by Scott right there.
That was very nice. Scotty Gums, as they call him out here on the lanes. As if you notice, when Scott talks, he shows off a lot of gum. Beres now 9 spare working, 8th frame. And a good break there.
What do you say he did there, Matt? You think he just cut it a little short, or it looks like he just gave the sign that maybe he rushed his feet a little bit?
Yeah, he just got to the line a little late. I think he got the ball into the down part of the swing a little late, which that usually results in a tug. So that's probably just about a 2-board pull. And he takes care of the 6-10, no problem. So the situation is this, Mike. Dave Beres off the sheet, 244. Scotty Wohlwend off the sheet, 233. And really, the possibility of a tie is out there.
It is out there, and don't forget, our 4th place finisher, the loser of this match, is going to receive $1,500. The winner of the match will go on for that championship prize of $3,000 if they can get past Anthony Lacaz.
And that keeps it interesting, because now that puts Beres' count number below Scotty's. Well done, Bo, he says with the ties. Thank you, Mac. All right, And this is no gimme spare here. This is a tough spare. You really got to bear down.
Dave Beres down.
No problem at all.
There we go.
No problem at all. All right. Scotty Wohlwend now controls his own destiny. With 4 more strikes, he can take it all himself and move on to meet the number 2 seed, Anthony Lacaze. See what happens here, but he must have this one in the 9th.
Oh, he couldn't have really thrown it much better than that, could he, Matt?
Well, that was a good shot. He really went up there and made... thank you very much, Libadoris. That was always one of my favorite Bowisms. I'm actually going to write all these down so I have them for our next time I'm on the inside bowling booth. I'm going to have all my Bowisms written down. And just a tough break in a must-have situation for Scotty Wohlwend. Just when he could have cut into that lead of Dave Beres, he just leaves that soft 10. The 6-pin won't cooperate.
If Wohlwend can double, Beres is going to have to mark.
Yeah. And a mark's no gimme here.
No, not at all.
We see when the players tend to miss, they get 7. Oh, no.
Disaster. 2-8-10. Dave Beres going to advance.
Yep.
That faced Anthony Lacaze.
The number 2 seed, Mr. Lacaze. What a trip for Mr. Beres. Almost reminiscent of last year with Andrew Luce.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about last year's tournament, Matt, as this match is pretty much over.
Last year...
You won the tournament.
I did. But Andrew took pretty much the same road that Dave is taking and just ran the gambit on all the matches. He kind of hit a buzzsaw with me. I shot 279. But that was an impressive run. As Dave finishes it out, be in the 220s. And looking good for the next match that we will have on lanes 33 and 34, Mike.
33 and 34, yeah.
Right,
Tony Lacaze is already moving his equipment over. He's got all his motive stuff. He's a motive staffer.
And he said, I was talking to him a little earlier, and I just asked him how he likes the equipment and how he's been working for him. And he said, I've been cashing in everything. Really like how it rolls. And I believe Modem's throwing him a little do-re-mi for throwing the equipment. So I think that's a great thing for Tony. He's a great representative of the company. And this capacity-filled crowd here at the beautiful Cadillac lanes giving David his due. Also acknowledging a great performance today by Scotty Wohlwend.